And good evening, everybody, and welcome to tonight's continuing coverage of the round robin play here in the 2022 Dragon Warrior Randomizer Summer Tournament here on DW Randomizer. Tonight's matchup featuring BeefSupremeTV versus DrMisterHomes. Hi, everyone. I'm LOZ Cards Fan 23, and joining me on the commentary this evening is the legend herself, the one and only Math Girl 718. Great to do commentary this evening. This is going to be a great match tonight.
Oh, yes it is. Hello, everybody. So, DrMisterHomes, of course, being a veteran that I believe everybody knows we're off, and Beef Supreme, I think, being newer.
Indeed, already has one win under his belt, would like to get a second win, but of course it won't be easy against someone like Mr. Holmes, but you never know. This is Dragon Warrior Randomizer, anything can happen. Now, it looks like there is a difference in the two builds here, as we have a torch.
And another torch.
So 2 torches and a key, so won't be able to raid the treasury right now. We're going to have to find the town of Rimeldar or a magic key somewhere in a chest in order to do so. But we do have a difference between the builds. Beef Supreme is, Swamp Startings, that is a Math Girl special if I've ever seen one myself. And we're starting with the regular slime. And they have Herdboy too! Already, I love you, Math Girl.
Oh.
This is already the bomb.
So yes, as chat so loves, Math Girl herself, also known as me, decided to roll the seed because, yeah, it's fun. So
Now,
this is gonna...
it may be fun right now, but there's always one piece of information I love to say in commentary. It's not how a seed starts, it's how it finishes. We see red slimes running away on level 1? What?
Oh, Cards, I don't know if you've ever heard the story of the worst Math Girl seed ever rolled.
I probably haven't, and it was probably total carnage and then some. Now, what I was trying to get at before we saw the blue slimes and their unbelievable ability to use Hurt More is that we have a difference between the builds, as Beef Supreme is opting for Strength, HP, and Holmes going for HP, MP, and Drakimas have Barbecue Breath!
Oh, this is definitely a Math Girl seed.
It most certainly is. Everything is checking out so far. I mean, Drakimas are one of those good, low, mid-tier enemies that you like to go after that have 20 experience points to give, with 12 to 16 HP. And with DL2 Breath, forget about it.
Oh, I do love me some Barbecue Breath, especially when it's combined with some sleepy time.
It does look like Beef Supreme did get to the second level, which garnered 9 strength, 3 agility, a 1 HP, a 2 MP. So that's not too shabby there for Beef Supreme. And yeah, we're a little underpowered to take down wolves. They are good for 40 experience points, but needing 25 to 33 HP of damage. We'll have to come back later. Knights, likewise, another good source of getting XP, but we're just too underpowered right now at the moment.
Indeed, although that does seem to be a frequent thing. Although, I mean, 24 strength is not nothing for being start.
But that is kind of bad for one thing. If we run into metal slimes, already it's enough that they can run away from us.
Yep, so this tournament, at least in the start, I don't know what the end game's gonna look like, but we have scaled metal slimes, which means you take the level and multiply it by, I don't know if you know the number, do you?
Yes, it's 32 times the level number that you're currently at, capped off at 255 points when you reach level 8.
Yep. So, hey, it's a thing. But
Oh, and we have simultaneous roastings by the Drakima. Look at that.
I love it.
Oh, did somebody get vipered? I didn't see that, but evidently Gamba's telling me that there was a critical dodge, or AKA getting vipered.
Can't say I've ever heard that term before.
Oh, I made it up. Because what's an excellent Dodge? A Dodge Viper.
Huh?
Evidently, you don't know your sports cars, but that's okay, Math Girl. We don't pay you to know about cars or math. We pay you to roll nasty seeds.
Wait, I get paid? This is news to me.
It's all in good fun, Math Girl. Drakey running away from Beef Supreme, and we've got a Scorpion now for Holmes. Might be an excellent chance to get a few points here. Scorpions are worth 16 experience points, but another dodge. What is going on here? Magic Drakey down for Beef Supreme, and that is going to be a level 3. Level 4, though, on Holmes' side. 2, 3, 0, 0, 5, 1, 0, 12, and we've learned sleep.
Oh boy.
That could come in handy, you know, because, you know, put these Drakeemas to sleep, you know, we could get the points rather easily. So they do have a 3/6, or wait, they have 2/16 sleep resistance.
Yep.
And once again, we've got simultaneous roastings by the Drakeemas here. They are having their way with our contestants tonight so far, Math Girl.
Well, what would you expect?
Nothing else. In any event, while these runners are still trying to grind out of the opening zone here, the object of the game is to collect the Staff of Rain, the Stones of Sunlight, and Erdrick's Token, return it to the Jerk Cave in order to get the Rainbow Drop, and take it to Sharlock, where we're going to take down the Dragon Lord as Beef Supreme gets a level 4.
Oh, yeah. So... yeah, math proceeds can definitely be very, very interesting. Although I do roll the occasional jet, usually they are absolute train wrecks.
Yeah, no question about it here, Math Girl. Is Holmes putting the sweet sleep spell to use. Now has a Druin here. Gonna put this to sleep. We need 17 to 22 HP, worth 14 experience points. There's 14, but the Druin has woken up. Still, Holmes should be able to get in and get a Kaishino Ichigeki to ensure that it goes down on that attack.
Good. So, more XP. Alright, what is... I forget what level 5 requires for XP.
82 points.
Perfect.
Beef Supreme is not able to escape from this rogue Scorpion. Back to start he goes. Scorpion down for Holmes, up to 75 points, so just another 7 will be the level. So if he finds a Magician, that ought to do it. Druin would also do it.
Alright. Putting the Druin to sleep. I guess not taking any chance.
Yeah, in case they have something nasty like, you know, Heal More or DL2 Breath. Druin goes down. This will be level 5 now for Mr. Holmes. Let's take a look at the digits we get here. It is 2, 7, 11, 4, no spells. Oh,
11.
And Beef Supreme just got Vipered as well, denying him a kill. Sorry, that's all my fault.
No, I think that was probably mine. No, you crash streams and just about everything electronic.
Yeah, but lately in commentary, it's been me. So I'll take blame for that one. All right, it does look like that you guys are still seeing the coverage live here, so there's going to be a little bit of delay on our end until we get everything back up and running. And look at this, Holmes is going to put this wolf to sleep here, needing to get to 165 points to get to level 6. The problem is that sleep attack not lasting long enough for Holmes. Going to have to use another sleep spell. Magic Drakey time now, and now the Magic Drakey's running away with that DL2 breath and all.
And I just heard the stream go back up, so...
Alright, looks like we are back up and running. We do have simultaneous wolf attacks for both Beef Supreme and Holmes.
Yep. And this wolf should do it for Beef to get to level 5.
Oh yeah, easily and then some. Holmes is closing in. He's only a handful of points away from level 6. This wolf would do it.
Alright. Let's see it.
And so far, this wolf refusing to go down on Beef Supreme's side finally does get the 40 points. The wolves have anywhere between 25 and 33 HP, so that must have rolled quite high. Level 6 should be coming up for Holmes, and it will. Here come the numbers for Mr. Holmes on level 6. It's 0, 5, 0, 1, and just a bit outside.
Oh my. Empty, I would love that.
Yeah, a couple of zeros and a 1, yeah. With Drakima that dodges. And there is the DL2 breath that's going to send Beef Supreme back to start again. Meanwhile, we finally find a town for Holmes, and it is Cantlin.
Yay.
Let's see what we have in the shop.
But no keys yet.
Silver Shield and the Magic Armor are both on offer here in Cantlin.
Yep. Only gonna be able to check 2 of the 3 shops, though, without a key.
Copper Sword, nice purchase there for Holmes. That'll boost his attack power a little bit.
Yep.
So not only do the Drakimas have DL2 breath, they have heal as well.
That looks like a pretty heavy DL2 breath.
Well, of course it is. We're going to have to put them on the board. Do they have 50%? Well, yeah, of course. Right, the Armored Knights.
Mm-hmm. So, keep in mind, this is a Sharlock enemy.
Yep.
So, 70, what was it? It was 50% sleep, 75% DL2 breath, I believe.
So they had the Mighty Wombo combo. You love to see it if you're in the booth or in the audience. You hate to see it if you're a runner.
12 of 16 stop resist.
Yep.
60% of Zone 1 of Sharlock had them.
Fantastic.
And 40% of Zone 3 had them. And this was a no hurt more seat.
And did the Spike Tile have Armored Knight in the Sharlock?
No.
Too bad.
But it was an absolute train wreck.
Well, I can imagine. Closing in on level 7, we need 337 points in order to do so. This has been a good grind for both of these runners here to take down these wolves. Doesn't look like they have anything nasty, so at least that's some good news for these runners.
Yep. So, that's a good thing.
One more wolf would give Mr. Holmes 337 on the nose and level 7. Instead, it's going to be a magician. It's not going to ignore a magician. That's an easy takedown.
Yep. Also, Beef Supreme getting a lot of wolves in this desert.
And he's might have found a good grind spot here, but uh-oh, here come the Drakimas. I'm going to go for the sleep spell, and it's a hit. 40 more points for Beef Supreme. A one-turn sleep. Luckily, it did not use DL2 breath. That's enough to get another 20 points, and 12 more points for Holmes will get him the level. Here's now a Scorpion opportunity, but at 2 HP. He's looking for something a little bit lighter than that.
Yeah. Also, Druin.
That this is worth 14, so this would be worth the level for Holmes, and does get the Druin. Here comes level 7. Beef Supreme goes back to start. The numbers: 14, 6, 16, and 4. Still no spells, though. We're at level 7 and just 3 spells. We have to have all of the spells by the time we reach level 16. And Holmes has got 221 golds, and he's going to go shopping for the leather armor.
You know, I was suggesting that maybe we just, we guarantee heal more by 16, but everything else can be anywhere.
Ooh, I like your way of thinking. So, hurt more at level 30, go.
Yes. Please.
All right, and Holmes going to buy a dragon scale here in Cantlin. When he puts it on, he'll get an additional 2 defensive points, and he has just put it on. Meanwhile, Beef Supreme with a wolf. That'll put him 18 away if he's successful.
No, Barchild. Healmore's guaranteed by 16, because that's hard required for the Dragon Lord. But everything else is fair game.
Right. Well, maybe you can ask McGrew to implement that in the next version of Dragon Warrior Randomizer. Magic Drake able to one-shot at his Homes for some more points.
Nice. Also, is that a Drakima? Uh-oh.
And that Drakima, putting it to sleep. That's a good idea there for Beef Supreme, and does take down the Drakima, 20 more points. And that's the level 7 now for Beef. He's going to see that nice boost in power and HP.
Yep. Can we see the Drakima? Because I think we've seen enough of them to have a decent idea. So yeah, 50% DL2 fire.
And 50% heal as well. So, yeah, that's pretty nasty for sure. Another Magic Drakey down. Red Slime, Beef Supreme scares off that Red Slime. Likewise for Homes, they don't want any part of Red Slimes. They want something a little bit more beefier. Another Drakima there. Wasn't able to one-shot it with the 13, but again, was fortunate, did not use its DL2 breath. But Beef Supreme not going to take any chances on this Drakima. Unfortunately, it's a one-turn sleep, and back to start he goes. And that's going to cost him 148 gold.
Yeah, I would not be fighting these Drakimas.
Or check that 149, it actually rounds up because he had 297, so that's one thing to know. Anytime you take a death, you lose half of the gold rounded up that's in your wallet.
Huh. Interesting. There's another wolf.
Yeah, getting a good grind here is Holmes. This wolf will put him 17 away from level 8. Warlock now, that's another 28 points for Beef Supreme. Drakey's not worth it for Holmes. This wolf, however, will be the level, and Kaisha no Chigeki, a one-shot kill on the wolf, and here comes level 8 for Mr. Holmes. And the numbers, 5, 2, 6, 2, and still no new spells at level 8. We're halfway through the book, and only 3 spells. Hurt more, heal more, level 16, go!
Yes.
All right, another wolf now for Holmes. A Spectre for Beef Supreme, but unfortunately, they've got sleep. We're at 47 points.
One of my favorite things that I've seen was the runners were in go mode at like 13 or 14, except for one minor detail.
I'm guessing they didn't have heal more.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and it probably didn't come until level 16, am I right?
I seem to recall, yes.
Very good. Yeah, you turn a 45-minute seed into a 75-minute seed just on that basis. There's a wolf down for Beef Supreme as Holmes is going to stock up on herbs here in Cantlin. That's one thing that's given Holmes an advantage over Beef Supreme right now. As Beef Supreme's doing grinding here in a solid grinding spot, Holmes has a little bit of an exploration advantage on Beef Supreme just by finding the town of Cantlin. Now, of course, if Beef Supreme could find a town of his own and it proves to be more lucrative, speaking of lucrative, Axe Knight would be lucrative later on, but not right now. They have Stop Spell, which is actually, good.
Nice.
And yeah, we can only dig him down for one. What's not good is Hurt More, so consider it to be the Dragon Lord of the Seed.
Okay, and now we're dead.
Now, do they have the same stats? Do they have 75% Hurt More and 25% Stop Spell? I'd like to know.
I imagine our tracker, I think it's sent right today. We'll probably want to see a few more Axe Knights before we throw that up.
Yeah. Oh, here's a Metal Slime, but immediately it runs away from Holmes. So goodbye to 255 points and another Metal Slime. So an opportunity here for Holmes. Gets one, but that's all he can muster. And just when he thought he would find a spot to grind on metal slimes, the AK-47 shows up, and they've got sleep. Here we go. It's funny, you were alluding to a story earlier about them having sleep. Now the 64,000 gold piece question is, do they have anything else?
Oh, please, let us see the Wombo Combo AK-47s.
Yeah, so far so good. You're Kaishino Ichigeki for Beef Supreme. A wolf goes down for 40 points.
So, you want to know my favorite thing about that seed?
What's that?
To be in comfortable go mode, you would have had to hit level 28.
I would like to see how slow those stats grew in a seed like this. Now, Holmes has found a cave. I have no idea what cave it is, though.
Well, no, it wasn't comfortable go mode because of stats in general, but because in order to repel the armored
Tablet.
knights...
It's tablet cave. No encounters. So Holmes knows his way around the tablet cave, but because there's no encounters, you can easily get lost and trapped if you don't know your way out.
Well,
now, of course, we do have the outside spell, so that would help. We would only have to get to this chest here, as Holmes should be getting close to said chest, gets it, and it's a cursed belt. So we do know that at least one of the 3 tiles have something. Those 3 tiles are, of course, you've got Hawksness, you have got the one in Coal, and of course, possible coordinates in the overworld, and an Armor Knight. Runs away on 37 agility? What?
I guess it's true. Agility's just a number.
Exactly. They can have 97 agility, and these runners will not be able to run away from an AK-47. A skeleton down for Holmes as Beef Supreme continued to do his grind near Tantagel Castle. Still haven't found any keys, but here's a metal... Nope. Forget about that metal slime.
Hello, Raiders. Thank you for the raid, Sensei Falker.
You're in for a treat right now, and Holmes finds a Magiwyvern, which gonna put it to sleep, and I would imagine run away.
Yep.
Ooh, gonna go for it, but it's only a 1-turn sleep. Magiwyverns have between 36 and 48 HP, and would be good for 83 experience points, but again, another 1-turn sleep. and he's only got 16 on the board right now. He's going to use another 1-turn sleep. And Holmes has had enough.
This is so good.
Back to back to back 1-turn sleeps. You hate to see it if you're a runner. You'll love to see it if you like chaos.
So, y'all are in for a Math Girl special, the people who just joined.
Yes, we have Drakimas that have DL2 breath. We have got Armored Knights that have sleep. We've got Slimes that have hurt more. And we've got Demon Knights that like to ambush.
I feel like we saw one more hurt more enemy.
Ooh, Beef Supreme just found Caitlin. Can he get there with his gold intact? He does, so he should be able to go on a little bit of a shopping spree himself now.
Indeed. So, gonna get some equipment. Maybe. I don't know how much gold the,
He's not gonna buy anything yet. He wants to see what's in the other shops first, and that's a good idea.
So this is just standard flags. Hey, there's Sherlock in the middle of a swamp.
Ooh, he's gonna buy the chainmail for 300. He is 11 short to buy the copper sword to go with it, but he could just grind outside, get one enemy, and he is gonna go for the chainmail.
Nice. Alright, so good.
And yeah, I think that's what Beef Supreme is going to do. He's going to try to get one enemy near start, or maybe he'll just leave it behind for now, because he is going a long ways away from Cantlin, rather than try to find an enemy that's going to give him 11 gold pieces. A Drakey that Holmes wants no part of here at start.
So, chat just Actually, our restreamer just had a very fascinating idea. So, Sharlock is surrounded by a nice big old swamp. Let's have some armor in there.
Oh yeah, and Axe Knights also have, they've got both Hurt More and Stop Spell, just like Dragon Lord 1.
This is such a good seat.
Yeah,
Where's my popcorn?
So you better one-shot those Axe Knights with Hurt More once we get it, if we get it.
Oh, it's gonna be level 16 and you know it.
Well, that's what we're all hoping for. And Beef Supreme wants no part of the Druin, but Druin wants a part of Beef Supreme here. 2 run fails in a row. And it's like, you know what? Forget it. I'll just take you down. And another 1-turn sleep for Holmes on this Wraith Knight. And then misses on this sleep spell. Man, his sleep luck tonight has been rotten. Let's see if he can finish off the Wraith Knight here. Finally, it's not a 1-turn sleep. It's at least a 3-turn sleep. And down it goes. Nice job for 72 points. Closing in on level 9, which is at 975. Ooh, Green Dragons have the baby breath.
I think that's less dangerous than its bite more.
It is at this juncture. You are correct about that, Math Girl.
So, actually wanting to see the baby breath.
Ooh, AK-47 and Holmes. This time not going to be so lucky with the 37 agility. He's going back home. Oh, and there! Wombo combo! Wombo combo! Let's go! Let's frickin' go!
Oh, yes. I'd say probably 50% sleep and 25% DL2. In that
Yep.
order.
Ladies and gentlemen, Math Girl 718, everybody.
Oh, I love it. Can we see those stats up on screen? Because I think we got a decent idea at this point.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd like to see the stats on both the Armored Knights and the Axe Knights on this. So Armored Knight, 50% sleep and 25% barbecue breath. Yikes. Oh my goodness gracious.
That is gonna be a tasty Charlotte.
Oh, they have the double 75. Very nice. The Axe Knights have 75% Stop Spell and 75% Hurt More. So they're going to use spells until the cows come home.
Oh, I love it.
I think we wanted the regular slimes. There you go. They have 75% Hurt More. Oh, you love to see it. Unfortunately for Beef Supreme, no Metal Slime. I don't think there's been any successful Metal Slime kills yet in this seed. Oh, we find the Jerk Cave on Beef's side.
We see another cave down below on DrMisterHomes.
I don't know if it's accessible from where he currently is, considering there's a lot of swampland guarding it. Right before Beef Supreme can get to, I believe that was Tablet Cave, he gets roasted by DL2 breath. Back to start he goes.
Tasty hero. Barbecued hero. I don't know how barbecued beef would taste. Is it any good?
Yeah, it would sound good to me. And then another DL2 breath death, this time toward the Jakima.
Oh, now we just need some jerk birds, as Synthroid's pointing out.
All right, another wolf down for Holmes. He's currently at level 9. Just got that level 9 a little bit ago. And by the way, no new spells on level 9.
So, you know what would be interesting? To have a early heal more and early ghost stats, but no stop spell and no hurt more.
All right, actually, it's a strength agility build that Holmes had. I think we had the wrong layout for it initially, but it's a strength agility build that Holmes has. Beef Supreme does have the strength HP build.
Yes, so... yeah. Looks like Holmes wants to grind a little.
Yeah, he could desperately use, hurt more or heal more right about now, but at this point, there's exploration's been extraordinarily difficult for both of our runners here, and looks like Beef is going to do the same thing, just going to keep on grinding here, get to level 9 and up. Hope to see Metal Slimes to get 255 points, but there's Drakima, and they want no part of it. They want these more lucrative wolves.
Also, how in the world would damageless runs work with Dragon Lord too?
They wouldn't. I know that Mr. Holmes at one point was experimenting with the possibility of trying to do a damageless vanilla run with all the correct manipulations and whatnot, but that would seem like the most difficult thing in the world. You got to grind a long ways in the vanilla game, unlike in the Dragon Warrior randomizers that you are seeing day in and day out here on DW randomizers. Beef Supreme is now in the tablet cave, gets the cursed belt.
Yep. Alright, so...
yeah, with the amount of attack power, there's now no longer a real need to put these wolves to sleep here and, reserve on the MP there and then use the heal spell when necessary. And Holmes is getting a lot of wolves here in the desert.
I mean, that's kind of a nice thing, though.
Kaishino Chigeki is also a nice thing, and that will take down the wolf again. You need 1,500 points to get to level 10. Beef Supreme runs into a metal slime, gets ambushed, immediately runs away. Then the werewolf ambushes Beef Supreme at one of the Sharlock enemies, not strong enough to take it down, obviously, and is able to escape. Another 40 points. His Holmes now 220 points away from level 10. Still need 213 more points for Beef Supreme to get level 9.
Yep. Hey, Skeleton has her.
Drakima, a swing and a miss.
I'd be so scared of those demons.
Oh, I know. Rose Scorpion. Beef Supreme going to run away from that. 30 to 40 HP, 70 experience points, and runs away on 36 agility. Oh, my goodness. But then it's like, you ain't going anywhere. And here comes the Wombo Combo. Or at least the chop more. Nope, there it is. Went for the chop more and the nice Wombo Combo. AK-47 doing it with style, math girl.
I mean, hey, it's my favorite enemy.
I got a feeling that whoever wins this race, the second player is going to immediately forfeit, and I wouldn't blame him at the very least.
Oh, that's something I didn't note in my description of that seed. 2 of the runners, that was their first tournament.
And that's one of those seeds that would deter them from playing in future tournaments. Believe me, if I had a seed like that as my first Dragon Warrior randomizer seed, I would never want to play it again.
Well, one runner never showed up again, and the other still claims to have nightmares from that seed.
I'll tell you what, Holmes has amassed a small fortune in gold. You could go back to Canada if you wanted to buy the chainmail and we still haven't found a town with a large shield. You could buy a large shield for 800 gold if we can find a town that has it. But, we're 35 minutes in and all we have found is Cantlin and a couple of caves. We found, Tablet Cave. We found the Jerk Cave. And we have found Sharlock in the swamp.
We found it earlier, remember? We were noting about the big swamp around it?
Oh, yes. It was on Holmes' side. 7, 1, 4, 5. Level 10, guess what? We're still only on 3 spells. You know what I want to see, Math Girl? I want to see the
on 16.
septuple spell on level 16, all 7.
Also, I love Varchel's thought. Math Girl seeds need a user discretion as advised warning.
Yes, agreed. Holmes is heading to Canada. It looks like he may go after some purchases here, if he can make it. Ooh, the Wolf Lord, though. Sleep has no effect, and Holmes this time is able to escape and one step away. And he's going to go for this wolf here and one-shots it. Very nice.
Oh, yeah. And
Droll Magi's, they have sleep as well.
Yep. So, yeah, this is very fun.
Oh, it most certainly is. Now, let's see if Holmes remembers about the chainmail here. Looks like he's heading that way. Or I thought he was heading that way. He's going to buy some fairy water first.
Can't blame him.
It's a good idea.
Well, not free. Repel.
He's going to sprinkle the fairy water right now. He wants to buy some more bottles if he possibly can. And he is going to head for that shop. And it looks like he's going to purchase that chainmail. He's got plenty of gold to do so. And does get the chainmail. So that'll be a nice boost in defense. Of course, that broadsword looks pretty tempting. If we have 1,500 gold, we can get that.
Also, Gamba, I suppose it depends on which end you are. Are you on the receiving end or the viewing end?
All right, Beef Supreme gets this Wraith Knight to sleep and is able to take it down. Very close now. Another one of those Wraith Knights would be enough for the level.
Yep.
Well, this would do it if Beef is able to successfully take down this Wraith Knight. There's 10. There's 16. Need 30 to 40. That's 26. That's 34. This should do it. And it does. And that is going to be the level for Beef.
Alright. How much is it for level 11, by the way?
Next level is at 2175. An ambush on a Spectre here. Beef gonna try to take this Spectre down. 25 to 33 points. That's 24. And that covers the entire spread. There's 47 experience points more for Beef.
Yep.
Druid Lord, Beef wants no part of that. I'm going to use the heal. Going to try to do some exploration here, trying to cross this bridge into some swampland. It looks like Holmes is going to continue to grind here in the desert on these wolves. Not a bad idea.
Not really seen much better to do at the moment.
Absolutely not. Wolf Lord now, and Beef Supreme going to go for it. 28 to 37 HP we need. That's 24. Oh, the dodge! Oh, no! And 40 covered the spread. He got it. Well, we haven't seen ghosts.
We need 300 more on DrMisterHomes.
And boy, this encounter, everything but the kitchen sink here, and that's just a big nothing burger in that desert. Guys, you know what you're getting at a Wolf Lord! Wow! And not only that, it was only for 30 and it rolled low. So he had to have two good things happen right there to pick up those points before taking the death in the swamp.
Yep.
All right. Yep. Looking at the numbers here, about 259 points away. Take away 40, so about 219 away from level 11 for Holmes.
All right, time for another wolf. We're getting there. A little over 200.
Now, Beef is back in Cantlin. Now, if he remembers, he could buy a copper sword for 180, and he just remembered it. Except that's not the shop. He's got to go to the other shop.
Yep.
But he's making a beeline for it right now. He's going to get his copper sword. That'll be a nice boost to his offensive stats.
I think I saw a broadsword as well if they wanted to grind up for that.
Yep, need 1,500 golds in order to make that purchase. That's all for Beef here in Cantlin. And he'll continue his grind. $139 more points, make that 99 more points. So 3 more of those wolves will be enough for Holmes to get level 11. Kaishino Uchigeki, another one for Beef Supreme. Down goes the Wolf Lord.
Yep. Just crit. That does seem to be the story of this tournament. Just crit.
Yep, just crit.
Oh, I think that's a new continent down below.
Yeah, but how to get there is the 64,000 gold question. Is that other connector potentially Swamp Cave?
Isn't that the only connector to the second continent?
Well, it's hard to say. You know, we haven't seen enough of this map.
No, you mean that cave there.
Right,
Okay.
Exactly. I'm thinking that cave could be a connector. All right, just 19 more points for Holmes, and that'll be level 11.
Yep.
232 more points for Beef Supreme would be at level 10 for him. But yeah, Holmes starting to build an experience lead on Beef Supreme at this point.
Just sitting here doing this walking grind.
Yeah, that's why Holmes bought the fairy water, so it could attract only wolves and none of those smaller, weaker enemies here. So this is going to be the level right here for Holmes, and indeed it is. Here comes level 11 for Mr. Holmes. We've got 6, 2, 6, 19
Ooh.
hurt, and hurt more. The double whammy.
Aw.
Hey, there's still the possibility of heal more at 16. Don't give up hope, math girl.
True.
But yeah, the double play. Now Holmes can really go to town on some enemies here, like Axe Knights and things like that.
Yep.
Holmes back into Cantlin.
On another note, we have orange HP and MP.
That means we're close to having the kind of numbers we would want to have to go to Charlock, but we got a long ways to go, and look at this. Holmes has grinded enough cash to purchase the broadsword.
Yep, so what is it? 3,000 for level,
You are right. It is 3,000 for level 12. Very good.
Thanks.
All right, Holmes will, with just enough gold, be able to heal at the inn and have 28 to spare. And that attack power at 89, yeah, that was a pretty big purchase there for Holmes. You know, that attack power is starting to shape up nicely here, but we still need a lot to do. Again, we're 45 minutes in and we haven't even started working on our homework.
Yep. I mean, we've barely left, like, we've seen some exploration, but, like, yeah, it's mostly been grind. Grind.
I mean, there's not really much else to do. You know, we don't have any heal. Well, we have heal, but the problem is we've had so many enemies with nasty things. It's hard to do any kind of exploration, you know, especially if we get ambushed. I mean, we only have 40 agility at level 11, and you're going to get ambushed by a lot of things like this Demon Knight.
Yep. But, I mean, I don't know. We haven't even seen a town other than Cantlin.
Yeah. I'm calling it right now. Next town's going to be Hawksness. No. I retract that. It's going to be Breckenary. Because at least with Hawksness, we could get an item. Hurt more. Oh, there comes the Womble combo. Not yet.
Not needed.
It's the chop more, and Holmes cannot get the 172 points. Back to start he goes. Yeah, without stout spell, there's not really much we can do.
Yeah, I'd be having some choice words about that Armored Knight right about now.
And there's level 10 now for Beef Supreme.
Yep.
And the Drakima, Holmes will go ahead and take it down with all that attack power. Should be able to one-shot it. Of course, Drakimas do have a 3 out of 32 chance of evading your attack, and if that happens, you could get roasted.
Indeed, but a little under 500 XP away from level 12.
Yep, correct about that. It's about 600 points away
Oh,
from
sorry,
Beef.
Chief.
Yeah, this is the one that Beef already had seen. Yep, this is the first time Holmes has seen Jerk Cave, though. So yeah, their exploration's pretty much even, but yeah, Holmes has been taking advantage. Oh, we've got the fun police. And runs away on 37 agility. I don't get this seed. Math girl, I don't get this seed.
Agility is just a number.
It sure is. And he can't get away from a scorpion, so we can run from a red dragon, but scorpion, forget about it. Yeah, Centroid is right. Seems legit. Meanwhile, Holmes getting the typical Demon Knight luck with the dodge, and he is sent back to start.
Hashtag Orange Jesus.
And there's Sharlock again for Beef Supreme. Again, we already knew about Sharlock, but we need to find something else other than Sharlock. Just look at this. This is probably that's it. That's dead end. Just Sharlock and nothing else.
I do believe we already saw over here, and it was nothing.
Yep, correct. Ooh, Holmes does take down the Axe Knight, 130 points. Yeah, if you're able to get the one-shot kill with Hurtmore before doing an attack, and there's a green dragon, which again has baby breath, which again is not anything Mr. Holmes can't handle. And 59, a low roll, but still enough to take down the green dragon. They have anywhere between 54 and 72 points.
Yep. I mean, green dragons are pretty nice. With Hurtmore and it having baby breath.
This Demon Knight would be enough. Kaishino Ichigeki, that's enough, and that is going to be a level 12 now for Holmes. Let's see what kind of numbers we get this time. 5, 2, 13, 12, no spells. 4 levels to go, 5 spells to be had.
Green HP, though.
Yep, which means that is a good enough number to make a dive into Sharlock, but we need the stats, the other stats, to take a turn up at this point.
Yep. If he keeps running into green dragons, this will be a real nice thing.
Yeah, it's 135 experience points a pop. Oh, but they have heal more. Oh. There's your chaos. There's your chaos right there. So that is now knowledge, because now you're going to see Holmes go for the strike, then the Hurtmore, because chances are a Hurtmore is not going to take down a green dragon. Again, you could roll maximum and it's still not enough because they can have as many as 72 HP.
That is good knowledge to have.
By the way, look at the experience Holmes has. It's 3-3-3-3. Unfortunately for Beef, he does not have the hurt more yet. And here comes the Wombo combo. Nope, chop more instead. He went 1 over perfect bid.
I mean, who needs a Wombo when you've got chop more?
Exactly.
Yes, AK-47 does indeed have 50% sleep and 25% DL2 breath.
All right, and there's another green dragon for Holmes, going for the strike, then the hurt more, and that will take down the green dragon. And here comes another run fail, and here comes a potential Wombo combo. Oh, spares him with 3 HP, but again, low agility, and back to start Beef goes again. That's another reason why doing exploration is difficult. Just running into these AK-47s. You get stopped by them, it's pretty much curtains unless you roll the dice and get horrifically lucky.
Yeah, you know, AK-47s just stop in to ask you a question, as somebody points out.
Yeah, the question is, as Stauff would say in The Seventh Guest, having fun yet, mortal?
Oh, I sure am, but I also learned to have a face for my own seeds.
And once again, so far, it's the Metal Slimes, a cajillion, the runners zip.
So 4125 is it for
4125 is correct, so 322 more points for Holmes would give him the level. He'll take the intentional death near start. You know, Beef Supreme ran into a slime. It would have been hilarious if it would have been a back attack into a hurt more. Again, that's 75% hurt more they got.
Also, Holmes not too far from being level 13.
Correct. 4125 is level 13. Yeah, he is building a huge experience gap on Beef right now. Over 2,000 points.
Yeah. That's crazy. Although we saw one that was almost, I think it was 10,000 the other day.
A gap of 10,000 points between runners?
Yes.
Well, I'll be darned. Oh, here comes an Axe Knight opportunity. Let's see if he rolls high enough. Maximum, good enough, and that's 130 points more for Holmes.
Yep. But yeah, that one was like, you want to talk about insurmountable leads.
That's about as insurmountable as they come. Knight. And Beef's gonna go for it. Put the knife to sleep.
Yep. Green Dragon goes down.
Nice job. Got the knight down for 78 points. Holmes getting that much closer. He's only 57 points away. This Axe Knight will definitely do it for Holmes.
Yep.
And that is level 13. Let's see what we end up getting. It is 7, 1, 16, 1, return. Still no heal more and 3 levels left to go. It's looking better and better for our odds of a level 16 heal more.
You know, I think somebody called return on level 13. But yeah, that's a lot of...
I'll tell you what, though, our HP, 123. This could have the potential of being a death necklace seed. Of course, where the heck is the death necklace? 55 minutes in, and yet no homework has been done. We've been grinding this entire 55 minutes. We could have told about 10 stories around this time.
We've seen one town. It's 55 minutes.
Yeah, it's absolutely insanity here, what we have seen so far. And oh, not enough to take down the green dragon. Back to start Holmes goes.
And I think we've only seen 2 caves, right? The jerk and then tablet.
Correct.
I mean, it's a little early to be talking dive when we don't have any homework or even knowledge of where a lot of stuff is.
And Holmes takes down another Axe Knight. Looks like he's found a nice lucrative grind here in the desert. Of course, if he doesn't get enough damage out on the hurt more, he could get something real nasty. Because again, 75% hurt more, 75% stop spell.
Yep.
Hope everybody's been enjoying the race so far here on DW Randomizer. I hope you guys have plenty of popcorn because we're in it for the long haul, Math Girdle.
I mean, this has been grind the seed.
There's another green dragon for Holmes. Again, knowing that they've got heal more, you're going to use the attack and then the hurt more. Guarantee yourself the shot kill and 135 points. Next level's at 5,625. Holmes is just 702 away. Beef closing in on level 11, but still needs another 100 points.
Yep, and this experience gap is almost 3,000.
Holmes got ambushed by the Axe Knight and used stop spell, which connected.
Uh-oh.
Was able to escape, but that's 130 points he ain't getting on that fight. But we'll get 90 points off of this Demon Knight.
Alright. Let's kill this thing. This will bring us to about a 3,000 point gap, though.
Nice job getting the Wraith. Only 16 more points for Beef Supreme. This Demon Knight's going to send Beef back to start, though. Yeah, 3,000 points gap now on the experience. It's just, Holmes has done a very efficient job on his grinding. I mean, Beef's not really doing anything wrong. It's just that Holmes is outplaying him at the moment.
I mean, let's face it, Holmes is a vet for a reason.
Oh, absolutely he is.
He is a scary contender, right up there with like Nescar and Sparko and all those people.
Yep, and DK and Beta Strub, and we can name a whole bunch of different people here. I mean, the cream of the crop has definitely risen over the last few years. I mean, you know, back in the old days, you know, you had your top names, but now that list has grown year by year. There's a lot of runners that you could just point at and says, I don't want to face him or her.
Yup.
Beef did get level 11 just now. This Demon Knight will be enough for level 14 if he's successful. Holmes is successful. Here comes the level up now for Holmes, level 14. We've got 1, 4, 3, 4. Stop spell hype.
Alright.
Which, that is not insignificant, especially, you know, on a certain AK-47.
Yep. Also, I love to tell people this, and, you know, if anybody knows Math Girl Seeds, it's me, because who do you think rolls my practice seeds?
You.
Yeah. You can go home after a long Math Girl seed and be like, oh, I'm so glad to be done. Yeah, I don't get that luxury.
Oh, Holmes denied on the 90 points as he gets dodged.
Yep. But, there is a critical secret to Math Girl Seeds.
Don't play him.
Oh, well, that is one strategy, but if you are faced with a Math Girl Seed, do not try to do any crazy shenanigans. Just do everything. Do everything.
Yeah,
Don't try to
I was about to say don't brute force it. Yeah, now Beef can start to go on town with that hurt more spell, but again, right now Holmes, that experience lead well over 3,000 points. Now Beef is gonna take a chance here. doesn't get the sleeve spell. Can he get the 172? Yes.
Oh, wow. But yeah,
right.
no. Gambling is... If you want to win a Math Girl seed, do not gamble.
Oh, we found a cave. Can Beef get there? He can, and it's a new one. I have no idea what it is because we haven't... But we do have a torch. Swamp South.
I feel like it had to be almost.
All right. Finally, but he has so little resources, though. He has no healing resources. Does make it to the top. Now, can he find a town before he gets ambushed to death? He gets ambushed, but it's just a scorpion. It's like, you know what? Forget it. He's going to the south. It's a magician. Nothing to worry about. Oh, there's a bridge that looks like a nothing burger, and it is. Uh-oh. And this is going to send him back to start. So finally we see a little bit more of the overworld, but the Axe Knight ends the trek.
Yep, but does know where Swamp Cave is now.
And that could give, you know, Beef Supreme maybe a little hope to get back into this match.
I mean, how many places could DrMisterHomes have left to check, though?
This is true. This is true. Next level, by the way, is at 7,500 points. So Healmore's either at 15 or 16. You know what I want? I want the triple play, all three.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I was being greedy when I said I wanted the septuple spell. Let's be honest.
I wonder if it's ever happened, all 10 spells on the same level.
I doubt it. I wonder what the most on level 16 is in Dragon Warrior Randomizer tournament history.
I wonder what the most in one level period is.
Good question. Alrighty.
Centroid saying probably 5 to 6.
That would seem like a reasonable guess. That's right, Burgundy. I did get greedy. I felt the need for greed.
We are getting real close to that level 15 now.
Yep, 837 more points, a metal slime, and once again, ambushed runaway is like, nope, you ain't getting 255.
You know, I can't recall a time in recent times where it's not a dedicated grind, so to speak. It's just a walk grind.
Now, this time, Beef skipped Swamp South. He's going to try to explore from the south of that swamp cave here and see if he can find a town. Rogue Scorpion down for 70 points.
Also, welcome. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. We have ourselves a Math Girl special.
It really is another cave.
Yep.
Let's see what we have. It is the freebie cave, the staff cave.
Stones Cave.
Stones Cave, right, Stones. Death Necklace! Wow. Death Necklace, if we put it on, will give us an extra 10 attack power points at the cost of 25% of your maximum HP. Could come in handy.
I mean, look at our current HP. We're almost guaranteed to have a...
Oh, no question about it. You want to be in the 130s minimum to put that on, because you lose 25%. You want to have at least 97 HP going into the DL2 fight.
As I recall, I think 129 is the magic number.
Let me see. Correct. Because the HP rounds up. 3/4 of 129 is 96.75, and does round up to 97. So, yep, very good. A town! 2 towns! We found towns! And there's Oxness! There's Oxness! That was the first one I called, and then I changed my mind. Remember, I want the other one to be Breckenridge, though. I want it to be right twice.
Well, it could be.
Now, Beef could take down what's ever behind Spike Tile, provided it is not, you know, say a red dragon, where we can't use our hurt more.
I want a AK-47 that just, like...
Well, he's taking down one. Let's see what it is. He's going to heal up to the maximum HP. And we've got a golem instead! Yeah, forget about it. Because they hit like a Mack truck, as you can see right there. And he won't even get to that second town. He went for it, and he lost. So we won't know what that second town is for the time being.
But does know where it is.
Yeah, we're definitely going to want to have Fairy Flute when we get to that fight.
Was that first continent or second continent?
First.
Oh, wow. Hey, another AK-47.
He's going to go for it. By the way, Holmes is going to be only 12 points away from level 15. Does get the double hurt more. That's another 172 points for Beef. This green dragon will be more than enough for Holmes to get level 15.
Yep.
All right. Will we or will we not have heal more on level 16? Let's find out. 19, 7, 1, repel, and heal more. Radiance level 16.
That is not quite those stats, though.
Gosh, you know what you get on a green dragon for Holmes, man.
We need some more strength to make this viable.
Well, we still need the sword. We still need a shield of some sort.
Well, you know, if we can find that sword, then, I mean, that's 133, that's doable.
Ah, the joke was on Holmes. He got the stop spell off, and the AK-47 was one step ahead of Holmes, and that's going to cost him more than 2,000 gold. And it's Rimmaldar for Beef.
Hey, Keytown, finally.
Yeah, this is going to be huge for Beef.
We can even go check out those coordinates, too.
Yeah, he'll be able to do that as well. And he'll buy as many keys as he possibly can. He has more than enough money to do so. And you know what? A small shield would be nice.
Chat wanting armor in Rimmaldar. No, we want it in Charlotte, surrounded by that giant swamp.
All right, let's see if we have the 2-for-1 special here. Use 2 keys, get 1 back. Let's see what we have in this chest. And we got it! We got it! Yes! Yes!
You psychic.
Let's go. All right, let's see what's in the armory here. Hey, we do have a small shield. Might as well pick it up. Oh, and we have half plate as well for 1,000. So flame sword is on table as well. But big question is there even a gold grind to begin with?
Well, we haven't seen the armory yet, so... Maybe not. Remember, we just bought keys.
Yep, so now Beef can go to the treasury, and then he's going to keep exploring to the south. There's a gold man. We haven't seen one of those, but Holmes is not interested in the 650 points. By the way, he's now on that second continent that Beef was on earlier. And look, more swampland. Oh, is this a nothing burger? This is a nothing burger.
It is.
This second continent is very small, and it's a nothing burger.
Oh my.
Unless there's something to the east.
Well, it could.
Well, it is expanding. It is expanding, but this looks ominous.
This looks like the east coast of the world.
Yeah, it does. That's why I said this looks ominous. And, oh, we do have a town! Wow! On this isthmus, we have a town of coal!
Coal! If something's here...
What a crazy path to get to coal, though. Am I right? And it's the stones of sunlight.
Required.
We finally have some homework. Now, what do we have at the end? He's got 2,532 golds to spend. Hey, look, we have found Breckenary. Let's see what we have on offer. So we're starting to finally find some things at the 71-minute mark. Half plate for 1,000, a hand axe for 560. You can afford the hand axe. And there's a small shield purchase for, and the half plate as well for Homes.
All right.
All right, and that is it. Wow, that is an interesting spot, though, for coal. I love it.
Did we see the top of that, though? I don't know if we saw the top to make sure that there was no expansion.
That was it. That was it.
Okay.
All right, and gonna buy some herbs here is beef here in the town of Breckenary. So it means the only town we haven't found yet all of a sudden is Garanham.
Yep. But yeah, 15 could work.
Now, look at that defense, though. I mean, of course, then again, we don't have the armor, so, you know.
Yeah. Plus, you know, Shieldie's just a number.
And, of course, yes or no, do we actually have any large shields in this team? By the way, Beef did purchase a dragon scale and put it on for another 2 points.
Alright. So where is all our towns?
Well, we found, like I said, all we don't have is, again, the town of Garanham. But it's going to be back on the first continent.
Well, let's see. We haven't seen Garanham. We haven't seen, Grave or Mountain.
We have now. We have now.
Oh,
Homes isn't Grave.
Is okay.
All right, there's some gold, more gold, and fairy water.
So I guess one of either Staff and Mountain has to be in the bottom of Garanham, or back of Garanham, and one in the bottom of Tantagel.
Yeah, by the way, Holmes is only going to check those 3 chests, not going to do anything else at the moment. So he's leaving 2 chests behind, hoping that there's nothing there.
Is that a town I spy at the bottom of the screen?
Oh yeah, he can't because he doesn't have keys. That's right. Only Beef has keys because he's the only one that's found Rimbledar at this point.
Best hope he remembers, though, because that's...
Double wombo combo. Did you see that? He was put to sleep and he roasted him twice. What a player. That AK-47 could come to my barbecue anytime.
Also, we are comfortably in Death Necklace range for health.
Oh yeah, absolutely for Homes. And Beef will get there soon enough. Alright, we've got Editor's Token, the T's. And we have the Fairy Flute. That is going to be useful at Hawksness.
Yes, it will.
And the third chest we've got, there is a gold coin possibility. And finally, another cursed belt. Now, of course, that doesn't tell us anything because, and Holmes has found Garanham. Do we have a large shield on offer? He's got plenty of gold. We do. Yes. All right, Beef will restock on magic keys here. So if we find a cave here in the basement of Tantagle, then we know it's going to be mountain.
Correct.
So let's take a look. What do we have? It is the Trading Cave, Staff of Rain, but we do not have the Silver Harp, but we know now where to go once we find said harp.
Yep, and back to Gurnham will be Mountain Cave.
Yep, that's correct. Because we found everything else.
So now the question is, where's our harp?
Well, it could be in here in the overworld, and Beef Supreme's about to make a play to go to Cantlin.
You know, we're not guaranteed to have sword or armor in the before Sharlock.
I want both of them to be in Sharlock. I want to play the pyramid game with you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's take a look here. 15 points of HP we lose every time we hit one of those trap tiles. So he's going to use the heal spell. That's going to be good enough. Let's find out. Do we have coordinates or do we not have coordinates tonight? No coordinates. No coordinates. Yeah, these runners are going to have to earn it. You know what that means. Princess Gwalen, I'm sorry to tell you, but your prince is in another video game franchise. All right, meanwhile, Holmes closing in on level 16 needs another 704 points, less 72.
Yep. So, this is a... So, we've got Beef Supreme with all the info, other than where Gurnham is, I think.
Correct, he does not know where Gurnham is, and he also does not know where the grave is, either. Those are two things he does not know about yet.
I assume they were pretty near each other.
I believe so. Remember that the grave was in the second continent. It was another cave in that second continent, and Gurnham is somewhere in the first.
Wait, wasn't what was the town at the top of the?
That was Cole. That was Cole. Ah. All right, and Beef now with the fairy flute is going to give it a shot here. Now the thing is, he does not have heal more. So that is going to get very treacherous.
We do know that something's here, though. Absolutely.
Yes, it is a guarantee.
So,
he's going to have to hope for some Kaishino Chigekis here, that is for sure.
It is going to be a bit of a slap fight against a stone.
Now, 15, 43... 68, 86, 108. All right, he's in good shape.
What's the golem's range of HP?
115 to 153, so this next hit could do it. 134 is enough.
Oh, yes.
350 points, and what do we have? I want to level up first, so we must not forget about that for Beef. Level 13. And behind the spike tile, we have the Silver Harp.
All right.
I'm telling you what, it's looking good that we're going to have at least one item in Sharlock. But of course, Mountain Cave and even the bottom two floors of the grave could ruin our dreams. 7 chests.
Half of the chests are in Sharlock that are remaining. Half of the chests are in.
3 chests also in Gurnham, so that's 10 chests that could still ruin our dreams of playing the pyramid.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, but I think they're both going to be in Sharlock. Let's be real here. It's a math
Yeah, I know it's a math girl, see, but I have the sickening feeling we're not going to get our wish. And please, I hope I'm wrong. 247 points, by the way, Holmes needs for level 16.
I mean, I'd be happy with just Armor and Sherlock.
Well, we're greedy. We want them both.
Well, yeah, but if I gotta pick one... Because remember, they got DL2 Breath and Sleep Armored Knights to contend with.
Yeah, there's just one problem, Value. The Mountain Cave is in Garenham. There's no way to get to Mountain Cave in his current position.
You know, speaking of that old seed, I think Velaby was one of the runners, weren't you? Or were you one of the trackers? I think you were on something for that seed.
Oh, here comes level 16, by the way, for Holmes. 10, 3, 10, 15, and there's your Radiant spell. That was a nice level up. By the way, nice amount of agility, just saying. We're on 113 attack power on just broadsword. That is crazy.
Yeah. I mean, this is comfortable. Go once we get armor and sword and homework, obviously.
Thing is, Holmes does not know about not Garenham, but Hawksness, and that there's a golem there, and he needs to get the keys first in order to get the flute to put that golem to sleep. Otherwise, he's gonna have to hope that he gets a lot of attacks in.
So basically, we've got the battle of all the knowledge of the map versus we're in go mode as far as stats.
Well, in terms of us commentators, we're pretty much in no mode at this point. We know about everything except... You're talking about the runners, right? Well, I'm talking about us. The only thing is we don't know where the armor and the sword are. We're all hoping they're in Charlock. If I was a betting man, I'd say neither one of them are in Charlock. We're going to be in for disappointment. By the way, Beef has now found coal.
Nice, alright.
So he's about to have all of his homework done.
And there's his stones.
Yep, now he could trade it in to get the harp, the silver harp. You can trade that in to get the Staff of Rain, and he can get the rainbow drop. He knows where Jerk Cave is. By the way, Holmes just took down a red dragon. Very nice.
Wow, okay. I mean, look at our strength and everything. We've got everything except our necessary items.
Going for the stop spell. It connects. And a nice try, but that sleep spell is not going to work. Holmes should have a good opportunity to get the double hurt more on. And once again, fruitlessly uses sleep. Double connects. Triple sleep. You're wasting your time, AK-47. You should have tried to roast him.
You know, I think this is a lot closer of a race than we gave it credit for.
Oh, I know. This is an interesting scenario we're in right now. Beef has the exploration. Holmes has the experience points.
Yep. But, I mean, Beef's not that far behind in XP.
Yeah, the thing is, though, the experience points might be too great that when Holmes finds his homework, he's going to have the lead anyways. Unless, of course, he runs into a lot of roadblocks.
I mean, there's this one giant roadblock called the Armored Knight.
And there's, by the way, the Metal Slimes. Still perfect on the docket tonight. No kills on it yet.
Imagine Sleep saying, Armored Knight just trying to give Holmes a nice needed nap. Nice over needed nap. What a nice guy, or a great guy that he is.
Another Axe Knight is down for Beef, 4,728, closing in on level 14. And finally, Holmes finds Rimmildar. He's about to turn on the afterburners, Math Girl.
Yep. Also, Trail's joining us in chat. I know you're an hour and a half in, but you're really only 10 minutes late to the actual race.
Yeah, because we spent the first hour plus just nothing but grinding. There was no exploration to be had, nothing. Holmes must think he's quite a ways behind. We know he's quite a ways ahead.
I don't know, but you also know you're not going to have to grind at the end of this.
That's exactly right. Beef finds Garanham.
Yep. So that's his last needed find.
And he will buy the large shield. He had an option to buy that or the half plate, and he is opting for the large shield. Good choice.
Actually, no, he still hasn't found Grave, but he will very shortly if he doesn't die in Mountain.
I'll tell you what, the Grave could have a nothing burger. I mean, we saw 3 of the 5 chests. There was a couple of golds and some fairy water. Now, what is here in the Garanham treasury for Beef? Holmes, meanwhile, trying to get this golem down. Does have the heal more. It's going to give him an easier chance. There's a dragon scale, but he's already got one. He'll give it up.
Alright, let's see the other 2. We have...
Fighter's Ring. Fighter's Ring and the Dragon Scale in 2 chests next to each other. So that's a bonus to attack power points. Holmes, by the way, did get the golem down, so he does have his silver harp. The final chest here in Garanham has the armor. Oh, it's not looking good for us, Math Girl, because there are still 7 checks before Pyramid.
Yeah. Well, here's the mountain.
Yep, this will be mountain. I'll tell you what, if Beef has a successful dive, he's still very much in this.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the fun police, when the fun police show up, the fun stops. But on 41 agility, and it's not the fun police. I was just thinking, he's just going to get ambushed by another one, right? Nope, there's a ghost.
All
right, chest number 1 is wings. No dice. He's getting everything but the kitchen sink in terms of encounters right now.
Yep.
Oh, there's the trade-in. Holmes is going to get his Staff of Rain right now as Beef takes down a Warlock. 4 chests here on this floor. Here's the first. Fairy water. I'll tell you what, if Sword is not here, there's a 2 out of 9 chance that it's in the grave.
Torch?
That's not it. He'll get rid of the Fighter's Ring. He already put it on, so he still gets to enjoy the benefits. More wings. 1 chest left here in Mountain. If it's not here, it's a 78% chance that the sword is in Sharlock.
Oh my.
And it's just the Warlock. And it's like, hey, you're nowhere, Beef. Final chest. There's the big stick, and he's ready to go. He just needs to trade in the harp. Holmes is going to get his rainbow drop, and unfortunately, Math Girl, I was right. The pyramid game is canceled tonight. You hate to see it.
Why is Beef not just outsighting and returning and going to go grind?
I do not know. Maybe he's not aware he's got outside. Let me take a look at his numbers here. He's got plenty of MP. Holmes now in Garanham, and he's about to find the jackpot here. Right now, he's in the catbird seat of going 4-2.
I wouldn't say yet. There are those armored knights to worry about.
Well, and there are red dragons on the top floor of Mountain as well, so I mean, that's always a possibility.
I mean, Holmes was not having the best luck earlier, if I recall.
What is Beef doing here in Mountain Cave? He's just going back and forth. What is he doing?
Looking for red dragons? I don't know. Looking for something to kill him? Maybe he doesn't realize he has outside?
He must not.
What are you doing?
Maybe maybe it's a death warp, because he knows that they're very resistant on. Okay, this is a death warp. I mean, he didn't realize that he had the outside spell. He could have just used that, and that would have been a lot quicker.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what he. Well, maybe he just doesn't realize. So we'll have to ask him.
And meanwhile, Holmes bailed on Garanham, so he checks coordinates. Nothing there.
Oh man.
And Beef is going to gold grind.
Move, NPC. Thank you.
Here we go. So that's the reason why Beef didn't leave. He wanted to do a gold grind. It makes sense. Now that you think about it, it made sense. That's the reason why he didn't go outside. He wanted to do a gold grind.
But have we even seen a silver shield?
There is a silver shield in Cantlin.
Ah, that third shop that we couldn't get to?
I thought it was the first shop.
I don't remember seeing a silver shield in the first shop.
There was a silver shield. You have to take my word, Math Girl. There was a silver shield in Cantlin.
Alright.
But maybe it was the second shop. It was not the third. It was first or second.
Well, we've got enough. Let's go get it.
Well, wait. He should really trade in his silver harp. Oh, he's gonna save just in case. Just in case the calamity happens, he's gonna save. I get the play, but he should really get his staff right now.
I don't disagree.
And he's gonna do it right now. Okay.
Were there any towns near Charlotte?
I don't think so.
Oh, that could turn into a thing as well.
By the way, Holmes getting very close to level 17, by the way.
Yeah. This will... I don't know how much Demon Knights give.
90. This will be enough. Unfortunately, they're doing what they're supposed to do, and that's dodge. That's 3 in a row. Do I hear 4? I got 3. Do I hear 4, 4, 4? No, I do not hear 4, 4, 4.
Alright. That is level 12. Let's see.
Level 17, not 12. 3, 19, 13, and 1.
I don't know where I pulled 12 out of my...
I don't know. You were probably going 13 minus 1 on Beef's side. See, I told you Silver Shield was on the first torch. Gotta trust me. So yeah, Beef is now in grind and go mode. He just needs to get the rainbow drop from the jerk, and he's gonna, of course, stock up on herbs as well. But wrong shop, buddy. You gotta go to the other one. Look at the HP. That HP is ridiculous.
Oh, this is easily a death necklace seed. So armor was in the back here, and then sword was in mountain, right?
Correct. Holmes is heading in there right now. Once he gets that sword, he'll be ready to go to Sharlock. Time is running out for Beef.
It depends on the Sharlock. I mean...
But the thing is, look at his agility right now. It's 41.
Yeah.
After all the DL2 breaths, Beef Supreme finally got the drop on the Drakima with the critical hit.
This red dragon's not wanting to let us go.
Oh, that was a mistake there by Beef.
Oh no.
The mistake was he went for the attack instead of the double hurt more on the Armor Knight. He rolled too low and was not able to two-shot
Oh,
it.
wait.
Oh, the red dragon does get away on that 88 agility. Beef will trade in, get his rainbow drop as well.
If I recall, and Beta, correct me if I'm wrong, I think he's about a 50% chance, a little less than a 50% chance to run from reds.
But it feels more like about a 5% chance. All right, and Beef still needs to get to level 15 to get heal more. It's just a matter of where is he going to grind.
Yeah. Is it better? No, on red dragons, yeah. Yeah. Slightly better than 50-50 on AK-47s.
Oh, he's going to check the trap tile. It's red dragons. Red dragons on the trap tile where Gwalen is.
I mean, it's not a bad grind. You get 350 per pop.
That is true, but he has no heal more. And
yeah, we really want Hilmar first. This is not gonna work.
all right.
Wait, really?
He got 350.
Wow. Wait, I can't believe that worked.
Holmes did get his sword. He's going to be ready to go. Right now, you take a look at his numbers here, and this is before the death necklace. He is rolling 9 to 19 on DL2, and he has got 12 heal mores. So you're averaging 14. You don't even need to put the death necklace on because you're likely going to get doubles, but he's going to put it on because even on 156, let me do the math here because if it was 160, it'd be 120, 119. He'd have 119. He could still get doubles on 119.
I think somebody said anything over like 150, 160, you're basically just wasting HP.
Beef gets level 14 now, gets the stop spell, and once you put the death necklace on, he's going to be rolling 12 to 24. That's an average of 18. Yeah, he's got plenty. Yeah, Holmes is going to book it to Sherlock right now.
Yep. Anything over 148 is wasted HP for Hilmar purposes. There you go. Beta Strep, our resident expert.
So Beef did end up getting the exploration advantage on Holmes, but that experience lead that Holmes had on Beef is just going to end up being the difference here in tonight's race.
Also, chat pointing out, yeah, you don't need the death necklace, but 24 max.
Oh, and by the way, here comes the run fails on Red Dragons on 88 agility. Just a number, folks. Do I hear 4? Do I hear 444? I got 4. Do I hear 555? I got 4. Do I hear 5? I got 5 and sold. I'm going back to start.
Oh, this is a thing.
Yeah, 2, 4, 8, 16. That's a 1 in 32 chance approximately if we're doing Beta Strep's math correctly here. So those are not the kind of odds you want to beat when it's a 1 in 32 chance. You want to beat a 1 in 32 chance if it's, say, you have a 1 in 32 chance of winning a brand new car.
Yeah. Also, how much for level 15 again?
Level 15 is what you're going to get heal more on.
Yes, is that 7,500 or?
7,500. He's 1,017 away. Which means 3 red dragons would be enough for Beef.
Hello, welcome Tilo and Raiders. Thank you for the raid. We've got a Math Girl special. We've got DrMisterHomes in Sherlock in a very comfortable position. If he can
by
get
the way,
away from...
This top four is deadly. Red Dragons and AK-47s. You gotta love it. And remember, AK-47s have the Wombo combo.
Oh, yes. My favorite.
You know, even having, Erdrick's armor, we're still gonna do 42, 48 damage that DL2 breath on us. And then, we all talk about agility is just a number. I mean, the benefits of having Erdrick's armor is that you're not going to take damage from swamp tiles. You're not going to take damage from those electrified tiles. Stop spells will not work on you. And then you have, you heal 1 HP every step you take.
Yes, but that red dragon was chasing him. Now the blue dragon's taking its spot.
Well, we hadn't seen any blue dragons until now. Uh-oh, here comes Johnny! But Holmes was able to escape.
That blue dragon's like, where do you think you're going?
Going nowhere. Oh, Beef now going to grind here in Hawk's Nest using the fairy flute and the golem. Not a bad idea. He needs 3.
This red dragon's like, where are you going? I'm not done with you.
And there's one of the golems down for Beef, but the time is running out. Holmes closing in on completing this Math Girl special.
Why are you running? Why wouldn't you be running? I mean, you have way more stats than you could ever need.
Another golem down. That's 2. 1 more will be the level for Beef.
Alright, let's see it. Now, as I recall, 15 was...
Heal more
wasn't
and
a
radiant.
guarantee. It wasn't a guarantee, but you could go on 15.
Well, let's take a look at the numbers first. All right, I'm going to say Stone Man is going to be on the spike tile here in Sherlock. Do you know why I'm guessing that?
Why?
Because we haven't seen him yet. I always go for an enemy. My wild card is to always go for an enemy that we think is taking a break tonight, and they end up being on spike tile, and that's the only encounter.
Yep. Can we see 15 on Beef Supreme, please?
And yep, there is 15. Let's take a look. He's got 145 HP. He's got 125 attack power. Yeah, the numbers. Yeah, they're doing 50 at the DL2. Death Necklace, you're running 135. So that is a maximum of 17. You're rolling 8 to 17, 12 and a half. You'd really be taking a gamble, but Beef's going to keep grinding. He's going to 16. So yeah. Right now, Holmes in the driver's seat to win his 4th of round robin play.
I mean, it's almost a lock, I would think.
Yeah, Beta Strep says in a tame Sherlock, it's a clear go, but this is not a tame Sherlock. On the spike tile, hey, somebody wanted an armored knight? You got an armored knight.
We only have 10 Hillmores. But
Well,
I mean,
the math is still there though if you put on the Death Necklace because you're averaging 18.
oh yeah. I want some 24s. That just feels so good.
Well, that's the amount of carats in pure gold. Uh-oh! Gets away though, 1 step, and here we go. All eyes are now on Mr. Holmes as the Dragon Lord fight is about. Ooh, that was close. That was close. I don't know if he did that on purpose, but he almost said yes to the Dragon Lord there.
It probably was on purpose.
We're going to ask him once we have the interview.
Not saying he always does that.
He always does. Well, it's been a while, since I've called the Holmes race. Unfortunately, it's Hurtmore City for Dragon Lord. Oh, there's an attack. That'll do. Holmes will finish it off. No, Holmes will not finish it off, unfortunately. But stop spell hype, Holmes is in the clear. Could get an opening triple potentially if he does not get back attacked. Will
Did
he get
throw
the
on
first
Death
strike?
Necklace?
He has.
Okay.
He does get the first strike starting with 16. 32. Now on 84, remember that the Dragon Lord can punch for 49.
Also, that feeling when 16's a low roll.
Now 47. Yeah, 18 is average, so he's been below average right now, but he's still in good shape.
Yep.
Another below average roll, 60.
Normally, you would be happy with 12. In this case, it's a min roll.
And there's the min roll at 72 now. There's a good roll of 20, 92.
Yep.
$106. Need between 150 and 165. $124. That's average.
Yep.
He's only had one above average roll so far.
This is an easy lock.
143. Yep. He's definitely a lock. 2 more attacks will do it. Maybe 1 if he's lucky. If he gets 22 or more, it is a lock. Only 13, but that is enough. 155. That will wrap it up. Mr. Holmes is going to be your winner of tonight's race and go to 4-2. Get your GGs out for Mr. Holmes.
You know, what happens if you manage to kill the Dragon Lord without armor and then you die on a swamp tile after killing him?
That's a good question. I don't think I want to know. We do have our winner tonight, Dr. Mr. Holmes, here in the commentator's booth. GG, congratulations. You got through a Math Girl special. You're at 4-2 now. How you feeling?
Well, yeah, I would like to correct you on one thing. Nobody who raced that seed won. I will say that first and foremost.
Right. No, we won.
Yeah, the only people that won were the people watching it.
Exactly.
So I have 2 things to say. First of all, I legitimately do not have a single nice thing to say about that seed. I cannot think of one thing in that seed that was enjoyable for me personally. And secondly, the first 15 minutes of this seed is probably the worst RNG I have ever had in my entire life. Bar none. My first encounter, I got killed by a blue slime who back attacked me with Hurtmore, and that set the tone for the entire seed.
Oh yes, because of the sleep luck that you had. 1 turn sleep, pow, 1 turn sleep, pow, 1 turn sleep, etc., etc. Yep, totally get it. Yeah, you had a lot of bad luck early on.
Yeah, it just seemed like everything was back attacking me. It was just, eventually I said, you know what? No matter what happens, I'm not advancing in the tournament, so I'm not going to stress myself out. I'm just going to stay home and fight stuff till I get more than 40 agility. Sorry?
You're not advancing?
No, there were 2 people who were 5-1.
Wow.
And Ratliff was 4-2 and beat me, so he advances on a tiebreaker.
Well, I'll be darned. That just goes to show, we were talking about this earlier during the commentary, how much the talent has risen in Dragon Warrior Randomizer over the past several years. Because, Math Girl was giving you a lot of praise as being one of the best in the business, but it goes to show what I said a little bit later on, is that the talent, I mean, you've got yourself, you've got your DKs, you've got your Nest Cardinalities, you've got your Tilos. The list goes on and on and on and on. I could be naming names all night. It just goes to show the talent has risen so much over the past few years.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, it's just parody basically. The book is out on kind of how to at least play this game reasonably well, and bunch of people watch it, they know what to do, and they get the reps in, and then it honestly doesn't take a long time to get pretty good at it. And yeah, like you said, it's kind of at the point where everybody's so good, like you kind of just get all sorts of results based on sometimes whose RNG goes to who in that race.
I'll tell you what, Beef got you on the exploration. His exploration was a little bit better than yours, but where you beat him was you found a very, very lucrative grind. His grind was awfully slow, and that set him back. He was like 4,000 some experience points behind you. He's now making the Sharlock dive at level 16.
Well, and that was kind of like the trade-off, right? It was like, well, I tried exploring in every direction, and I just kept dying.
Oh, everybody was keeping dying. I mean, you look at the death count on both sides here. You mean you had 17.
That's nothing. Like that's
Beef's at 28 right now.
Yeah, and that was my logic. Like, oh, I don't have any magic. I don't have repel. I don't have heal more. At level 10, we had 3 spells. I'm like, no, for lack of better words, screw this. It's an I was like, okay, I'm gonna get eliminated. Let's do an experiment. Like, I would have grinded at start till level 15 if the situations dictated it. Like, I was just wondering, like, how much I could get away with doing that. I guess that was the only funny thing.
Oh, man. And then the Red Dragon's taking down Beef, and you really hate to see that.
Oh, and there's the forfeit.
Yeah, I mean, Beef gave it a great effort tonight. Again, exploration was pretty good considering what kind of seed this was, but in the end, it just was not enough tonight.
Oh yeah, before Beef hops in, I'll just say the other thing about my strategy is it allowed me to build up some money, and I was at least able to like afford a broadsword, which helped in some situations. So, and some chainmail. That was kind of nice.
And we do have Beef Supreme here in the commentator's booth with us. Valiant effort tonight. I'll tell you what, your exploration, considering all things, you actually out-explored Mr. Holmes tonight, but his grinding early on, he decided to grind for a good majority of the early game, and he built quite an experience point lead on you that even with the exploration advantage that you had, it just was not quite enough to win the day this time.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take a look and see where he was grinding at, because I remember at the start it was slim pickings.
Yeah, he was grinding on
places
wolves
to grind,
quite a lot. Once we got the Hurtmore spell, then he went for the Green Dragons and the Axe Knights, so that kept him busy for a while, and that lead grew to I think over 4,000 at one point.
Yeah, I was grinding 15
it
steps away from the castle an hour into the seed, I can say that.
That was insane.
Yeah, I think I went at least... Yeah. Oh, for sure. I was there, I think, at least 40 minutes, so... and I just remember not getting any spells or anything that was, useful. Sleep at first was fine, but just nothing super great until, what was it, like 12 or something we hit Hurtmore?
Yeah, I think I kept
grinding. I forget, but somewhere around there.
I kept grinding until we learned Repel. I was like, I'm not going anywhere. I tried, I kept getting beaten down, so I'm like, I just don't want to die anymore. That was my thought process.
Yeah, me too. I was like, I'm gonna try and break out of here, and I managed to a few times, but there was nothing right around the castle either. So it was pretty rough. Like I mean, Cantlin was there, but they're, when you're grinding little things, it's kind of hard to save up enough money for anything too meaningful there either. So.
Right, and then you did do the gold grind for the Silver Shield, and that would have been a nice thing to have, which you did, but unfortunately, again, just wasn't quite enough to win tonight. I will say this much, Mr. Holmes, you said that nobody won. Actually, I will tell you there was another winner in the seed, the Metal Slimes. I think you guys, between the two of you, must have had about a dozen Metal Slimes. No victories.
As you say, the
all of them ran away. Yeah.
Red Dragons and Sharlock. I encountered.
Yeah, they won for sure.
On my first dive, I got run blocked 6 times at 88 agility.
Yep, agility is just a number. Yep, we all know that.
And in the second dive, I encountered 7 red dragons on the first floor alone. So that was my Sherlock experience.
Yeah, that was a brutal
Mine
Sherlock.
wasn't that much.
No, you had a lot of red dragons, and when you tried to run away, you kept losing your coin flips, and that was the end of dog racing.
Was 16 the big agility level?
17.
Okay, yeah. So at 16, you're like worse than a coin flip, because I think you're at least for me, I was at 69 agility. Nice.
Right?
So I'm guessing strength HP was like 64 or something.
Yeah, around there at 16. I
There you
forgot
go.
what it was at.
Yep, our tracker put
16.
what your agility would have been if you would have gotten level 17.
Beauty.
That had a big boost. That would put you at 82.
Yep. Also 171 HP.
That's a lot of HP.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah.
I never even thought about that.
Can we see like 18 and 19 just to see what that HP goes up to? 3 and 20.
Oh man, Math Girl, the curious type, looking for the 200 HP. There's 182.
Let's see how high we have to go for 200.
Level 30 was 208. There's your numbers. If you've ever wanted to grind to the top of a Dragon Warrior seed, there you go.
What I can say is after I
Wow.
died on the first floor of Sherlock, I legitimately considered like, all right, let's go fight the golem to level 30. That legitimately passed through my mind for a moment. I was here to have some fun, and the
Oh,
seed
yeah.
was not
No,
provided.
it was,
Well, you knew what you were getting
oh
into.
no, it
when-
was.
You knew what you were getting into when Math Girl rolled the seed, though.
I don't think they were
Absolutely.
anticipating me rolling though.
Oh, I see. So you kind of did it behind their backs. Good for you.
Well, I think the bot was trying to keep you from it because it wasn't working the first couple times.
Oh yeah, that's right. I was
I
looking
had
there.
to go manually roll.
Maybe that's what made it even worse.
Exactly. A quick pick would have done a much worse job at it than Math Girl. If a quick pick would have made the roll, this would have been a much tamer seed. We probably would have been done in half the time.
Quick pick being the bot, or
Exactly. Yeah, when you think, if you've ever purchased lottery tickets, they have something that's called quick picks, meaning instead of you picking the numbers, RNG picks the numbers.
I don't do.
Oh, I don't either. But that's something I've grown to learn here in my lifetime.
We should probably start signing off. Any last thoughts? Let's go with you first, DrMisterHomes.
I'm probably good from playing standard flags for about another 340 days. I'm looking forward to the winter tournament.
Oh, those two are the best. Beef, any last thoughts?
Yeah, just GG Holmes, and I'm looking forward to watching the rest of the tournament. It's gonna be exciting, and go Team Red Slime.
Team Red Slime is the best team. I'm sorry, it's been said. I declared it.
Alright, well, with that,
Thanks, everybody.
I have been your commentator, Math Girl. Joining me was LOC Cards fan. On Restream today was Gambit and Centroid being our tracker, and our runner is BeefSupremeTV and DrMisterHomes. See you next time.
I'm LZ Cards Fan 23. There are the rest of the races during group play. We're getting very close to the bracket stages, ladies and gentlemen, and it should be a lot of fun. Have a great rest of your evening, and we will see you again real soon in the Dragon Warrior Randomizer Tournament. Have a good night.